oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in, over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas.
So I'm kind of happy we put points into Psyche, because that's leading to Esprit de Corps, I think, which is giving us insight on the other cops we're working with, which is great because I can visualize this person. And if I didn't, then I wouldn't, but presumably I'd have points in something else and I'd be getting different types of information. Here's what I'm going to propose. Oh, we did go 4-4-2-2. Because I was going to say, a lot of these medium checks need a 10. So, and if it's +6 to the passive, then a 4 gets you there. And I guess, but we're getting pluses and minuses based on our clothing. So the numbers go out of whack. Because I was going to say, you could optimize sort of around 10 for a lot of things, but yeah, I wonder what things you might be missing. Yeah, due to being 2-2, right? Exactly. I'll have to try a 2-2-4-4 run at some point.
The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
Yeah, I used to know these CB codes. I mean, 10-4 is affirmative or acknowledged. 10-20 is your position. I don't know the 10-2, 10-5. Was that just like audio quality? That like the 5x5 kind of thing? Urgent business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Oh! Hey, we're getting the codes! Presumably from this check succeeding. Just reporting in, over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
First we're gonna ask for money. I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
Is it him? What does he want?
A dry voice asks in the background.
He says he needs money.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
That sounds accurate.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Paramount to investigation, you grant me more money. I'm begging you. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
I'm begging you. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vicmar said...
I heard him.
Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
Is it, though? I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Please come get me. Okay, I'm not saying that. All right, I hear you. No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
Yeah, I lost my badge.
10-9, over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere, basically. It's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain.
Mom, pick me up.
Any other good news?
He's saying he lost his badge.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge?
I love how everyone's getting in on this. Hey, Chester.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Is that my name? Am I Dick Mullen? Am I Dick fucking Mullen?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Oh. No. Now we're playing Locomotive again.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator. Tell them to stop. This is serious. Haha, officer lost his badge. Haha. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with. No. That's it. Haha, he lost his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
I love Jules' narration to the other cops.
Oh, goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
How many, like, characters are being introduced to?
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Joe, please stop saying lost his badge hormone. Enough with this now. I have other things. I mean, I kind of think 2 is a stronger option, but I want to see what happens when I click 1.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
And the room at the other end of the line erupts into volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry.
No! No! Oh, this is what we needed the speedy agility thing for. I say nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
I mean, we probably did. But I did find my shoe, so, you know, at least we got that going for us.
Sergeant Person wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh, I'm the best cop ever. I don't have my gun?
No. It's gone.
Hey, Ken, thanks
not
what's up.
fucking on you.
Half-Light. Is Half-Life one of the other skills? Oh.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
Can I use the tie as a garrote?
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
No, I have my gun. Of course I have my gun. It's right here in my pocket. I mean, holster. It's in one of those things.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it. I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your...
I love...
Over.
Okay. There's probably other examples of this. But the first thing that comes to mind is, you know, in Galaxy Quest, how the one character has to, like, repeat everything for the computer, right? The captain will ask something. So then I don't remember her name, Sigourney Weaver's character's name. Sigourney Weaver has to repeat what the captain says to the computer says a thing, then Sigourney Weaver has to repeat it back to the captain afterwards. It's giving me that vibe. Yeah, Jules very dedicated to his work. Yeah. I have one job on a ship. It's stupid, but it's my one job. Exactly, Carla Jean.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
Plasma gun. For starters, it's massive. I've got the biggest gun. It's got flared cooling vents along the front, hydrogen flasks sticking out of it. Whispers to Lieutenant. Kim, what are you packing? It's a gun. What can I say? Regular goddamn murder weapon. You know how they are. Bang, bang. Like, I don't have it all right. Oh, these are all good. These are all really good. Tawny Madison. Yeah, there you go. Galaxy Quest, one of the most unappreciated movies ever. Galaxy Quest is highly appreciated by everyone who's seen it. Problem is, not enough people have seen it. I kind of like option 3. It feels like hardcore copy thing. It's a gun. It's a regular goddamn murder weapon. You know where they are. Bang, bang. Maybe this one doesn't go bang, bang, bang. Maybe this one goes pew, pew, or zap, zap. But I'm going to say 3.
He says it's just a regular gun.
Sounds like he's being deliberately vague.
Detective Mullen has done it again. Where's my gun?
Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Huh? Oh, Mac, here. Yeah. Disco. Is my name Disco Elysium? Is my name Disco Elysium? Or Disco something? Because Elysium, we did start with, like, sounding like we're in a dead world. I don't know, man. Don't answer that question. I swear to God, if any of you, I'm not looking at chat, if any of you have actually answered that question, you will never be forgiven.
Oh, I can't. Fuck.
Not looking at chat.
Ask him if he's still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Yeah, I lost my wiener too. Just left, okay? Left it at his mama's after. Whoa, dude! Dude! Why did we start with the Firewalker? Did we just pick it randomly, or was there an indication that our code name was Firewalker on the radio or something? But yeah, obviously we're saying 1. Yeah, I lost my wiener too. Just lay off, okay?
He acknowledges your joke and asks you to lay off.
Lay off. Lay off? Tell him we'll lay off when he retrieves the goddamn police property that he has been entrusted with.
Satellite officer.
I heard him. I'm on it. I think I'm good. I think I'm good without my... No, I heard him and I'm on it.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
Man is fighting back tears.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
I don't want to discuss anything else with these guys. At all. No. We do need more info, but no. Screw you guys. 10-10. Transmission complete. Over.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
She asks, startled. Jean Vicomar turns to her and says,
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good.
You're my
He
partner?
lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Accurate.
Mac, the torso Torson.
So am I only getting this because I made this skill check?
Hoarsely, and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Excuse me, please. I'm fucking hungover is what I am.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some...
I feel like I should be drinking while playing this.
There. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. Nicolas Cage, first of all, excellent name, says, I've never heard this part before and I've played this game multiple times. Wow.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
I mean, not for long probably, but sure.
We must help him.
Mimo looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's a quiet firmness in her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Why does she like me? Why is she rooting for me out of everyone else? Around the room started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse.
Oof.
Those were his words.
Sounds like I'm pretty depressed.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
Wow, look at this. Cops rallying around to protect a bad police officer. Really weird and unheard of.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Oh boy, lights another cigarette.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the
leveled up.
motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Presumably this is me? Yeah, that's interesting. So the narration went to this other point of view, and now we're back to this point of view. Pick up the radio again. Run your fingers over one of the steering levers. I mean, it's still lit, so there's clearly more stuff, but we'll come back.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in
White
your palm.
suede. Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere.
Did I lose that too?
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably got the key. Track down your badge. Unclear how you should go about finding a tiny piece of plastic in a world as huge as this. Maybe you'll just stumble across it down the line. Miracles happen. Someone must know something about your lost firearm. Maybe a district authority, like someone high up in the union, or someone local you saw with it before you passed out. The Whirling's absent bartender. You could ask the local pawn shop. Find any information you can on the gun. Okay. So, okay, I could level up Inland Empire, which honestly sounds like a lot of fun. I could level up anything. This plus, is this anything, or is this just showing that it's linked here? Or is it 4+ bonus? It's just odd, because I would have thought maybe a plus over here. I don't know. What's the bonus? It's plus. Oh, it's 4+ this number is what they're trying to show. That's what it's trying to show. Okay. This is quite cool. And I assume if we were to hyper-focus on something, we'd probably get crazier and crazier and crazier shit. On the other hand, we could bring something else up to, like, generate some things. Honestly, the shivers did sound super cool. And even though we have really low physique, we could try to invest in this. But it... Oh, that's the cap! I could only put 2 points into this because it's probably limited by physique. That's really interesting. Wait. No, because I can put 5 points in the psyche despite it only being level 4. It's 4, 5, 2, 2. This doesn't follow the pattern. Why don't these follow the pattern? Maybe that's always the way it is. Maybe it's just weirdly coincidental that for us it happens to be fairly similar in numbers. Yeah, I signature skilled it. I signature and skilled Inland Empire, but I didn't signature skill the others. Perception to find your lost shirt. We did find our shirt, didn't we? Well, perception does sound kind of useful. I mean, we'd still be pretty bad, presumably. Deduce the world. Encyclopedia's been fun. I don't know if we need more of that. Conceptualization's also been really interesting. Drama, suggestion, or charm. I don't know if I want that vibe. Authority. Empathy. I am wondering about logic. That might be. And part of me kind of wants to make the shivers better, because I like the vibe of this. Wise is the wise. They're genuinely supernatural. But I don't know if this is going to be limited only to a total of 4. I'm not sure how often that's going to do anything. There's no wrong way to build, huh? That's good to know. That we can't brick ourselves. Here's a couple of technical questions. A, is there any way to respec? I assume the answer is no. B, is there a level cap, you know, or is it going to keep going and eventually I'll get lots and lots of things? Like how rare are these points? Inland Empire is cool, and I might end up putting more in that. I think I like logic. I think I like shivers. Part of me is kind of wondering about shivers. If I can only put 2 ranks in it, maybe I'll just put in 2 ranks early. It might not trigger that often. Although, presumably, if I put 2 ranks into this, then we get us up to a total of 4 as a bonus. Yeah, so this is 6 because I made it my signature skill and I invested and I got it from an item as well. Yeah. And the passive then is 12 for this. I could bring this up to a 4, which makes the pass up to a 10, which means auto-passing medium checks, which I think I like. You don't think too much about mechanics, you're right. But I like... Okay, you know what? You're right. Just thinking about the vibe, I want to see what this does. Level up. Done. There's a revert, but presumably closing this might lock it in. Yeah. I'm going to click this again, although...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Oh, Alice is on the phone now. Oh, that was reconnecting me to this. Oh, yeah. Hold on. There was something else. Need you to connect me to civilians. Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gart give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping a matching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit.
Just wait. Relax.
I'm bad at relaxing.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika.
Every skill is cool except Encyclopedia, who is a nerd. Sylvie Malaika on the line.
Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through the static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is police calling. I have some questions about you from your last day's work. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the... No, this is police calling. I have some questions.
Oh, right.
She recognized...
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
She recognized your voice almost immediately, so we have talked to you. Which makes sense, because we were at the bar buying a ton of alcohol for the last 3 days, and it was only today that she's not there.
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Did I ask her if she wanted to make fuck too? Kind of feel that at this point, I feel like that's what my character was. A horrible, unsuccessful lech. You quit your job at the Whirling. Why? Was it you who called the police? Have you seen my badge, my gun? Okay, you know what? You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Why aren't you comfortable discussing with me? Did you leave because of Gart? Won't push you on this. Did you... You know what? No, let's ask the open-ended question first. Because this might be like, oh yeah, that's totally why. Yep, and nothing else. So open-ended question first. Why aren't you comfortable?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
You know whom.
I do.
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her
Unless she means me.
Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
Okay, did you leave because of Gart?
What? No, why would you even think that?
Maybe it was me! The game can hear what I'm thinking, yeah. It's interesting. He told me he asked you out. Are you saying that didn't happen?
Please, don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business.
Oh, this game kind of interesting. Well, no, the game has been interesting all along, but this line of questioning all of a sudden became kind of interesting.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Why? How? Okay, here's the thing. I love that there are clearly a million checks going on in the background. Like, sometimes we're being told about these failures, but there's presumably plenty of stuff that's not showing up at all. Right? For skills that I have low numbers on. And we have no idea that that's even a thing that is happening one way or another, is what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know what makes the difference. Like, why? It's here, it's showing me there's a failure. Why is it showing me a failure versus not showing me at all? And I don't necessarily want the answer to that. It might be, well, if you're within a range, or some things always show up. Like, maybe this first one only shows up because I succeeded, and then this follow-up is related to that, and it showed me it, but I don't know. It's interesting. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Okay, then maybe good question. Why didn't you call? There was a corpse.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
What does the union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
All right. Well, I mean, what do you mean by that? But, okay.
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Wait, Kim, lower your microphone. Speaking truth, the union's law around here? I am the law. Yeah, you know what? Let's get some intel from Kim.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers' union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I don't think I'd say this. I'm the authority. It looks limited to my authority. Why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us? Push on. Yeah, I'm going to press.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her way.
All right, this authority dude is, like, intense.
No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
And then empathy comes in with maybe the save. Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin. What others I see, don't worry about it. I understand. I kind of do want to push, though. What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people.
Okay.
I didn't want trouble.
Okay.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
No, I'm going to say I understand, because I think I do understand.
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally.
Uh-huh.
Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
I like that. You hear static. Her chin rubs against the receiver. That's a nice little detail. No, I mean, this isn't even looking for more information. This is just being an accusatory jerk. I see. Don't worry about it. I understand. I'm going to back off.
You do? Oh. What else can I do for you?
Do you know who did make the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
Okay, so a couple of different questions. One, presumably maybe the person who made the call made it from one of these two phones. On the other hand, where's Sylvie calling from? Where is she talking from? From one of those two? Did she get pulled into a station? Like, that whole time we were waiting on the radio, was someone going to pick her up and bring her into a station? Maybe it's just not really explained.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are.
No.
You're a police officer. The law.
No, I mean, literally, have you seen my actual physical badge?
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
Huh. I think this question is too, we're not properly faking it here until we make it. So I'm gonna say my badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Not my uniform too! God, I should really look into that. Kim doesn't have a uniform. He seems real to me. I'm going to let it slide. I don't need to answer for every little thing. I'm going to say Kim doesn't have a uniform. He seems real.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Listen, composure, I don't need this kind of shit from you, okay? I'm getting enough shit from everyone else in this game, including all my other cops. Except for Kim, he's a bro.
There are officers
my half-bro,
who wear
apparently.
the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Have you seen my policeman uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
You're talking about my awesome shoes? Have you seen my gun? This woman is going to be, what the hell is up with this guy?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
Is the gun my penis? Don't answer that. I showed you my gun? When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it.
You know...
Everyone was eating, and
It's funny, we made the reference to Hot Fuzz earlier, but that, you know, Cornetto trilogy makes me think of as well of Shaun of the Dead, where exasperated is one of the words that comes up as kind of a joke. Because they don't know what that means. You should have listened to your necktie. You would have arrested the barman for sure. Trying to impress people. What did I do? What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them.
Thanks, drama.
You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that.
What the fuck, man? I'm gonna give myself permission to curse on the stream because the game has plenty of it. Oh, holy farking shirt balls.
I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall, painting them red. I won't be seeing."
Had one hell of a weekend.
Because these are my brains. I can't see without my brains. Very nice visuals there. Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next
I feel like Spider Jerusalem right now.
Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after.
Kill myself. Why am I threatening to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I would love to stay. Okay, I don't know what to say. Yes, but what happened to my gun? I'm gonna say, okay, I don't know what to say.
Me neither.
I'm not gonna go with either one of these two. Although this game has tons of fun writing, but I don't feel like that's the right vibe. You're the reason my game library just increased by 1. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Yes, but what happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
What the fuck?
It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
If I pawned it, wouldn't I have money? Also, I'm really wondering what this 40 cents is going to do at some point. I think I've got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why does she seem to be angry with me? Oh, let me count the ways. Wait, empathy +1. Gart asked her out? So because I know Gart asked her out, I have higher empathy for this girl, I guess. Interesting.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
I mean, I am a superstar detective for figuring this out. Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything. I mean, other than the gun waving? Is there something else?
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What skua thing? So that broken bird.
The stuffed bird. The great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
That sounds like me, all right. I may. Virgo was coming over. Why do I end up screwing everything up? You know what? That sounds like me. I don't know myself, and yet the more I learn about myself, the more that sounds like me.
Didn't seem like you had fun doing it, though.
So you're telling me I was the one who made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. Sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on, I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive.
Borderline? Borderline! I was waving my gun around, and then I broke a bird.
Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Oh my god, we've ruined this girl. Hold on, which song? Is it a sad song? I need to know. I need a sad song.
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
O.O. would be a terrible band name. You wouldn't be able to Google it. I mean, it would be like calling your band The Band. That would be a terrible idea. Yeah, exactly. No search engine optimization on O.O. Sorry. Sorry about... Right. Was that all? Oh my god, is there more? Am I only going to apologize about the song? Out of everything else, this is the only thing my character's saying sorry about? Right? You know what? Then I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to say, was that all?
Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
Okay, now I'm going to say I'm sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you closed with police documents causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Is that why the kitchen's closed?
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Wait, go back. Tell me about the police documents.
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
I don't remember most things I've done, apparently. Resentment gives way to concern in her voice.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Simply the worst. Worser than all the rest. I'm truly sorry for everything, Sylvie. I was trying to show you the end of the world tomorrow. The great panic at the end. Well, you're the worst tavern wench I've ever seen. Girl, just loosen up a little. Why don't you ever party? What the? No. Don't even know what to say. Honestly, at this point, it's I don't even know what to say. Sorry doesn't cut it. I don't even know what to say.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
So what else did I sing beside the oh, I'm looking for a song? Actually, I'm going to start with this. When I spoke to Gart, it seemed like he thought you left because of him.
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Gart. I really do.
Maybe you should tell him. Didn't he cross the line when he asked you out?
No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing. With the corpse and all that.
I mean, fair.
There's a pause. You can almost see.
Oh, I'm definitely going to play this game again on my own. With a different start.
Coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him, maybe.
I mean, I kind of want option one to be, yeah, go tell him. But yeah, I can tell him. I can clear it up for you. Honestly, it is literally the least I can do.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something.
Don't worry, I don't even have my gun. But now that I've built a little bit more rapport back for you, can you tell me what else I sang beside the oh, I'm looking for a song?
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too.
Let's mess it up.
Disco and rock.
Yeah, Disaster Cop can relay this message. What could go wrong? Maybe you can help me identify this one particular song.
Which one would that be?
One that was really sad.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in San Sans. Butchered that right up.
Voice carries a tone of disappointment.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
Okay. Thank you for talking with me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
I wonder if the radio operator was listening in this whole time. Hey, Serial Hobbit, welcome to the YubTub membership.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
No, I think I've done enough.
57's over and out.
Her voice disappears into the void.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
All right, close the door. Wow. Did we just spend like an hour in this freaking car? All right, we have items. We have a pry bar. Red tip pry bar has Carson T heavy duty engraved just below the handle. It's satisfyingly heavy and perhaps one of the most useful tools to carry around. Carson T. The meanest looking pair of cutters you've ever seen, made in Gottwald by Volschium Werkzeug. Zoj thing. No chain, wire, or barbed fence will ever stand in your way again. They look hungry, ready to chew steel. Police flashlight bearing the logo of the Grunstalag RAO. The small dynamo packed inside this handheld illumination device theoretically gives you the ability to produce a tiny amount of electricity anytime, anywhere. We made the call. Keep searching the caller, despite lacking any obvious leads. Might take some time. Talk to Gart for Sylvie. All right. Who are you?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes on. The beat goes on.
Simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
I'm gonna keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
Oh, you have to equip your items in court or to use them. Okay. Hey there. I am the law. Hey, what's going on?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards a sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight.
Right.
No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days
Tommy the Man,
upon days upon days. Upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am. Actually, felt like that's where I left before we started the game.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
Sounds right. So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it. Don't quite understand what you just said. You say it again, only a little less plotting. You know what? Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Here to space some change, working stiff. Tell me more about this strike. Anything about the dead man? You know what? Let's start with that.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Damn. Hey, tell me more about the strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. Good on them, I guess.
Okay, so they're not just asking for, like, higher wages and benefits. All right.
I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise.
Ah, yes. From the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
I'm sure, too. What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man.
Mm-hmm.
Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them. but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise.
I like this guy.
I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of